what happened to the people? Why can't you arrest those that are killing our people? Why is it that ever since Ogolis has been killed, nobody, police have not made any arrests? There have been no arrests, nobody has been arrested. We should go on dialogue with our killers, and we should go engage our killers. Why the people that killed us are living peacefully? And you know to go and engage. Sir, at this point, you are not being realistic.
I won't say more than that. I will deliver their message to the Commissioner of Police. But my SU want to chip in 1 or 2 words too.
A call for justice and protection of Ogoniland. We, the concerned citizens of Ogoniland, are compelled to raise our voice against the growing wave of violence and insecurity perpetrated by Foolani herdsmen within our communities. The recent attack in Yokuru, Ebubu, Sogo, Weke, which have resulted in the tragic loss of our innocent lives, have pushed our collective patience to its limits. This act of aggression is unacceptable or are unacceptable. We have endured enough. Immediately, we demand the immediate, unconditional departure of all Foolani herdsmen from Ogoniland.
Yes,
that continual presence pose a grave threat to the peace and security of our people. Yes. Should this be ignored? Repeat. Should this be ignored?
No.
And I repeat again. Should this be ignored?
No.
We will be left with no choice. We will be left with no option but to defend ourselves.
Yes.
It will be clearly stated. Any further attack on the lives of the Ogoni people will no longer be reported to the Nigerian police and the security agencies.
Yes.
The people of Ogoni will resort to self-help and self-defense.
Yes.
It's not like the CP is avoiding you. He feels your pains. You understand? But the issue is that CP has been making frantic effort to make sure that all these problems are nipped on the bud. One, there are these herdsmen, farmers, and stakeholders town hall meeting going on in Okehi, Andoni, Axis, and so many other local governments. They are going around local government by local government, and they do this in conjunction with various sole administrators of those particular LGAs. So these are steps CP has taken in resolving some of these crises. Perhaps they might not have reached around the Ogoni axis. But if not for the fact that the area commander is now on leave, Area Commander Buri, maybe you people wouldn't have been here. He would have addressed this issue. And we are making all effort to ensure that we arrest these perpetrators. Today, there is operation going in at Agbonchia Forest. As I am talking to you, this operation is still against the killers in River State.
Nigeria has descended into a kleptocracy. And what that means is theft is the coin of the realm. Not due process, not laws, not fundamental fairness, not the pursuit of happiness, not freedom, not family, not religion, not work, not prosperity, but who can steal the most first and go back and steal some more. If I told you that there was a country that has arguably the world's oldest democracy with full participation of all of its members, what would you say if I told you that there is a country where a group of people has the oldest written constitution featuring guarantees for individual freedom and due process in the world? What would you say if I told you there was a country that featured full participation of women in its political system, both to vote and to govern? And they started doing this when Europe was in the Dark Ages, in the 800s. The very first written constitution on this planet was written by the Igbo people. The very first democracy that involved self-governance, that worked for everybody, not just the Greek wealthy, but everybody, was in Igbo land. And the very first democracy that permitted women leaders was in Igbo land. The West, Europe, we were still in the Dark Ages. And yet the Igbo had figured out a way to have a just and meaningful government and a just and meaningful society and due process and fairness.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon edition of Lamentation. Lamentation is coming to you from the temple of the great sea. Now, very, very important that you share this very program and invite people to also hit the like button and share. It's very, very important. Very, very important that you share this very program. Now, you saw this first video that I played. That first video, it is in Ogoni land. Foolani have practically taken over Ogoni land. And you people remember Ogoni cleanup as that gave birth to Asari Dokobodem and the rest. They are there deceiving themselves, including Ateketom them and Tompolo them. Now, Foolani have gotten to Ogoni land, killing and pillaging. They are protesting in the front of police station so that they will hear them, so that they will call Foolani people to order. First of all, the abnormalities that I see here is that when these very people were complaining, the most senior police said, I wouldn't say more than this. I wouldn't say more than this. Because the senior police cannot say more than what he is instructed to say. Because if you even trace the policeman to his own community, Foolani have taken over his own community. Just like Peter Obi, who is going for presidency, pursuing presidency. In Agola, Anambra State, a day ago or 2 days ago, the Foolani herdsmen invaded his people's farm, destroyed it. But he is in somewhere looking to be president of Nigeria. Do you see the abnormalities? The police said, I wouldn't say more than this. And the other one that he mentioned that will address the people started telling the people that they are calling meeting to address the mayhem, that there is a Foolani farmers meeting. Why are you inviting the Foolani and farmers? What are you telling the Foolani and farmers? Is there any need to invite the Foolani and farmers? Is there any need? Foolani people are driving their cows into somebody's farm. What you need is to make arrest. The people that have murdered people, make an arrest, prosecute them. Capital punishment is their punishment. And you are telling them, oh, you have a Foolani farmers meeting. There is town hall meeting going on, thereby stressing the farmers who are supposed to go to farm. Look at what they are saying in 21st century. A Foolani man's cow is a private business. It's not a national business. But why are they taking their private business to disturb people? And you see police, you see the army helpless. Have you seen that we are destined to kpai? If you do not wake up and restress yourself from this one Nigeria that have killed a lot of people, you are there to get yourself into blame. You need to restress your step. You need to drop this one Nigeria that have seen our people die, that have seen a lot of men and women lose their lives. You are there still saying one Nigeria, whereas your people cannot go to farm. Police cannot do anything to the Foolani. And when they are pressed further, he said that they are still investigating, tracing those that are doing. You are tracing who? But you have already told them that you opened Foolani farmers town hall meeting. So once you go to that village, those people do not know those who are attacking them because they are there in the village. Those who are leading cows are not a spirit. Let nobody deceive you. Once you get to the villagers already know where they are. But the police in the media will lie to you that they are making effort to arrest them. Whereas they know where these very people are. They cannot put an arrest. Even if there is uprising now that everybody is trying to fight, they will come and deceive you that they have arrested. The next day you see the people that they told you that they have arrested, they will be freed. Let no one deceive you. This very attempt is to take over our land, is to take over our day-to-day lives, is to land us in bondage. They never wanted us to be free. That is the reason why they have come, so that they bring death on weekend. That is what they have brought upon my own people. Make no mistake about this. Let nobody deceive you. Let no one tell you that something is existing where the thing is not existing. I am Onyebuchi Ashiburobi. We must all wake up. Ashiburobi. Ashiburobi. Hatred kills entire family lineage. Maka ndị na-asị asị. Ashiburobi. You know, most of our people doesn't know our native language. I am Onyebuchi Ashiburobi, known as the Gracia Place. Now, the Ogoni people are standing before the police, standing before them. And the police is telling them that they are now conducting a town hall meeting. How many town hall meetings did the police conduct during the time that they started buying IPOB members? And make no mistake, the people blaming IPOB members today, oh, IPOB is this, IPOB is that. Did you know that it was because of the Foolani herdsmen impunity in Olu that activated the Eastern Security Network? Did you remember? A village was invaded in Olu. People were killed. The villagers saw those who killed them. They saw them, they know them. They started chasing them. It was the police who came and said, oh, we are going to go after those people. And the people have a high hope that these very people are going to go after their killers. Did you know what? You don't know. What happened next is that the police made a U-turn. Instead of going after the killers to arrest them, they come back to village to arrest the villagers. With this, they said enough is enough. There was uprising up till the time that the message get to IPOB. Then we swoop into action. The rest of the things that have happened becomes history. But you join them. You know that Foolani is spying your own people. You join them to say, oh, IPOB is evil. Kill all of them. They are evil. You said it. You that is listening to me. You said it. IPOB is evil. Then what is happening today? They come to Mr. Dick. Tom said, oh, leave Dick. Dick should face his own problem. And the fire came and consumed Dick. They came to Mr. Tom. Harry said, oh, when Dick was shouting, Tom said he should face his own problem. Oh yeah? You too face your own problem. Tom, go. They came to Mr. Harry. And Mr. Joe said, oh, Harry was there watching other people. And he never did anything. Let Harry too reap the fruit of his labor. Harry, go. What does it teach you? Once you see a common enemy, don't use that time to avenge your brother. Don't use that time to tell your brother, oh, face your own problem. It is a collective effort. For if you allow that river to swallow your brother, it is well. None of us will survive it. That is the reason why it is very, very important that you act when you see your brother in danger. It's not necessarily that your brother have to, fight it alone. No. For if you allow your brother to fight it alone, when it gets to you, who will fight it for you? I'm asking you, who will fight it for you? Your brother too will say, oh, you allowed him to face his own alone. You too face your own alone, and the rest, it continues in the circle. We need to stand up. A stitch in time saves nine. We cannot afford to be those who watch our kings dying and we do nothing. We use that time to avenge them. We use that time to say, oh, let that my brother face his own problem. It is not my own problem. When it gets to you, your own brother too will say, face your own problem too. It is not my own problem. Can we start acting? Can we start saving ourselves from this damnable zoological republic? Can we start saving ourselves from this consuming fire that is consuming us? Ogoni people are standing today. But yesterday they were watching. In fact, they were saying, oh, we are not part of IPOB. They are brutal beasts. Forgetting that they run, IPOB was trying to make all of us escape from killing of our own people by these very dastard Foolani herdsmen. They have come, unless you sponsor and equip men who are not allegiance to the Nigerian government, unless that, there will be no need. Because they have practically captured everything, crippled everything. They made Mazi Nnamdi to be kidnapped. They crippled that area. Mazi Simon Ekpa, all of our people, Barayamba. Now, Mazi Simon Ekpa is no longer around. Do you notice since the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the upsurge of Foolani herdsmen? Did you notice so? Now, the cry of Musa, when he was crying, parading himself up and down, telling you how Simon Ekpa have seized the airspace, have seized. But it's Musa against these very people, these deadly people that have killed and murdered our own people. It's Musa against them. Have Musa hunted these very people that have consistently killed and murdered our own people? Have Musa go against them? The answer is no. What does this tell you? We all need to be united. A stitch in time saves nine. That you know that what I am preaching is existing does not mean anything. It simply means that your hatred is in Promax. And you need to change that mentality, because once you are hurting, self-hurt is one thing that can kill anyone. You don't need to engage in self-hurt. You need to wake up, because we are being consumed by the Foolani criminals who are coming to annihilate us, aided and abetted by those whom we call kings. There is no kings in our land anymore. The other time, video pop out. There is a video that pop out where they were sharing them stuff, bloody stuff, and they told them, go to your communities and make your communities APC. Do you know what they were telling them? Go to your family communities and allow Foolani herdsmen to occupy, because APC brought this very dastard act. Before the coming of APC, there was none invading as they are invading today. They were afraid, but today they are being covered with police. Foolani will buy person here now. Nobody will do anything. Police will not come, army will not come. But when they see that the people of that area have regrouped and started chasing the Foolani, you will see the police and the army. They will come and block the people. They will take the Foolani herdsmen to the safer place. This is their modus operandi. And you know, Mazi Nnamdi have exposed this their syndicate. He has exposed it. But our own people will continue to form as if they don't know where the danger lies. The danger lies in the hands of those deceiving our own people. The danger lies in the hands of those cornering our own people for the extermination of our race. The danger lies in them, and we need to wake up. We need to stand up and say enough is enough. If we do not stand up to say enough is enough, these very people will consume us. And for us not to be consumed by this very criminality and dastard acts, we need to stand up and proclaim our sovereignty. We need to stand up and say, no, these things will no longer happen to us. And we cannot give consent to our own destruction. It is determinant on us to stand up and condemn this. Very, very determinant on us. What is your own work? Are you aiding and abetting the destruction of your own people? Do you enjoy the destruction of your own people? Do you enjoy watching your own people being destroyed? Do you enjoy that? If the answer is no, you must wake up. For a stitch in time saves 9. Eme ngwa ngwa eme ara ọdachi. Eme ngwa ngwa eme ara ọdachi. We must stand up. Unless we continue to deceive ourselves, like I see on social media, people putting all manner of propaganda here and there. It is not me. Our land is dying. Our women are being crushed. But we are on social media talking what does not matter. Speaking from both sides of our mouths. We need to wake up. These are the Ogoni people. It have gotten to the riverine areas. And let me tell you, do you see how they bring them in lorries? Now, have you checked your neighborhood in the town? Have you seen where Foolani herdsmen rented an apartment and live? Those people that they bring in lorries, every time you see them, Dangote, what Dangote does is bringing these very people down. Every time you see them, every time you see them, every time you see them, do you know what they are doing? They are bringing them up to destroy all of us. And we are folding our hands. Let me put this one so that you watch and know what is happening to all of us. It doesn't really matter. It's not by me. Those of you on the social media talking other things that does not matter, you need to wake up now and talk about the destruction of our race. If you decide to fall or form a deaf ear to this deliberate elimination and assassination of our race, I don't know whom you are working for. I probably don't know. Let us watch this particular one so that you understand the destruction and the things that we face. Please watch.
Foolani chọrọ finish anyị n'ụmụọgụ. Heavy crowd pushiri iji chụ ndị Foolani n'ime egbelu ụmụọgụ. Another one again today kwa. Being Monday 30th of June. Biko ni gọọmenti gbara enyemaka ndị Foolani ekwe anyị ekwe ebe o. Wite anya n'ọnụ ụmụ nwaanyị niile gara ọrụ na egbelu taa gbalatasiala ahụ ndị Foolani vu eke na ihe niile. Biko ni unu nyere anyị aka o. Unu nyere anyị aka o. Ndị villagers na-agwụdagwụ o. Ndị Foolani bara ụlọ. O jide enye nsogbu o. Biko ni unu gbara ya enyemaka. Onye nụrụ olu egbu tụsawe ya. Foolani agbakwudela ụmụọgụ ebe destroy ndị ụmụọgụ. Adịghị nwaanyị mere ihe o. Anyị nọkwara onwe anyị o. Chineke a ga-ekwe ka ihe ire ụmụọgụ na Jesus amen.
So you have seen the danger that we face. This is another place entirely, Umuogo. You see this very video. I saw this very video. It was posted by one of Ngozi Orabeze's supporter, Agnes, who is asking too many villagers to engage as these very people recruited themselves to chase away Foolani. And these very people are even videoing themselves. If you watch inside this very video, you see that they are made up of children. The youth, those who are reached 18 years here, are not many. This very video is made up of children. Those who reach 18 years here are not many. And elderly. Some of these ndị na-ahụ na-etopu ogologo aghọkwana mpa o. Ha akakwana. So it is them and their children that are here. It is them and their children that are here. Is this the people to go and chase away the Foolani herdsmen? The answer is no. They are not the people to go and chase away the Foolani herdsmen menace. Let's not politicize this thing because we cannot destroy ourselves. Our own people are up till today paying money in USB for the protection of this very land. Today, where is the money? It have gone sour. That is the reason why I said we need to unite. When we unite, we can be able to fight our common goal. When we unite, we will jettison Ogenkere and Ngozi Orabueze to face our own common enemies. Because these very people have proven to be a distraction. They are not doing anything. This is what is happening in our land. This is Umuogo. The other place was Ogoni. Let some people, some of them will say, hey, let Ogoni be a protect Onweha. But what they don't know is that in the Eastern Security Network camp, many of Ogoni people are there. During the Eastern Security Network time, I wouldn't say Biafra Liberation Army because I was not there. I am not on the ground when this Biafra Liberation Army, no. I would say when I was participant, many Ogoni people were there. But their own land are being destroyed. Umuogo is being destroyed. This Umuogo, I don't know which of the state that this Umuogo is. Look at our own land. The people that went to farm, they come back in haste. None of these very people telling you that they are now leading Biafra agitation is addressing this critical time. Can you imagine Mazi Simon EKPA being around and all of these things happening? Then he will come out and tell you people, oh, so money, he is protecting your land. This week, you go and sow money. Why you are sowing money, they have told you, oh, your village, Foolani herdsmen have finished a lot of people. You are now calling those people that you are sowing money to. They will tell you, oh, you want to blackmail the government. Because that is their reply. Each time you tell them, look, this thing is happening. Oh, you want to blackmail the government. It is now the government. It is now a government. Why we are anxiously doing this, our own land na agla. I have showed you to Ogoni people, Umuogo, probably Anambra State or Imo State, probably Anambra Imo, Delta, the world oldest democratical people is now Nebi Kwariaka. We are now confused. We are now looking for where to soil our hands in order to remove our own confusion. We have never been confused like this. That is the reason why I say, you see all these very people preaching to you on social media. Most of them, but I am telling them, search inside your conscience. Most of you talking because of money that you make, because of the people that will give you super chat. I equally see those people. Search inside your conscience. Your land is going. Search inside your conscience. We need to unite. Unity is what is needed now because the enemies have divided us. So that once they are doing anything, we will be on social media playing wars against ourselves. The Nigerian government have sponsored this destruction. Make no mistake, the Yoruba and the Foolani hegemony are the people sponsoring this destruction. Because Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. The destruction of our land is going. That is the reason why I added Yoruba. Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. They born Igbo people's business in Lagos. The same thing we had then. Instead of them to rally around, oh, you have suffered, I have suffered, let us know how to shift it. No, they sponsor this ethnic fighting. So the more we fight, the Foolani is occupying. So make no mistake, The Nigerian government sponsored Tinubu sponsoring Foolani occupation because they said they had a meeting to advance Islamic jihad during the time that Tinubu won. We were here. Now them take themselves, report themselves to us. We saw what they said. They said they had a meeting to promote Islam. So make no mistake about that. Everything that they are doing is to capture you, is to suppress you, is to Islamize you. Anybody telling you otherwise is your own core enemy. Look at that man that is telling you otherwise. Look at that woman that is telling you otherwise. That person is your core enemy. These very people have come into our land. They have sponsored destruction of our own people. They want us to appear divided so as to utterly take us one after the other. Because the best thing that you can do, how you can suppress a people, is only when you are able to divide them politically and otherwise. If you are able to divide them, you have captured them. So they divided us. Make no mistake, these very people have divided us. If you are looking, oh, it will be better, you are lying to yourself. They have divided us. And what they want is our own destruction. They want us to appear more divided. They want to destroy all of us. That's the only thing that they want. Our own destruction. Can we continue supporting our own destruction? Can we? Is that what we want? Can we continue sponsoring our own destruction? Is that what we want? If that is not what we want, we need total freedom of our own people. And how does that freedom come? We must unite, look backwards, and remove those who have divided us. Those who have said that they are leaders, we don't know what they are leading. Our land is being occupied by Foolani. We are on social media having a fake freedom and a fake entity. Oh, we are now a sovereign nation by Foolani. On social media, we have sovereign nation. On social media, in on this thing. But we, every day by day, our lives are not being better. This is the honest truth. Because I have taken this preaching in all angles. This one that I'm preaching is the all and all. Unless you stand up, we are lying to ourselves. You see this nonsense that they are telling us on social media. We are lying to ourselves. If you have your own freedom at heart, look inland in the land of Biafra. Foolani have practically taken over. From Omogo, from Anambra to Imo, from Imo to Abia, from Abia to Enugu, River State, from Enugu to Ebonyi State, and all the way to Benue, River State, Cross River State, Akwa Ibom State, what are they calling them? These very people, what are they calling them? They are many. Delta, our land have been destroyed. Up to Edo, Lower Edo states. We are here having fake freedom. These are the realities on the ground. These are our people crying every day by day. These are their complaints, and these are the bitter truths which we need to know. We have failed our own people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be, nobody talks about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anymore. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be disappointed. Obi yana agbowaya. And by the way, Kanu Ntakanu thank God that Mazi Simon Ekpa have been arrested. Kanu Ntakanu today and Uchechi, how many of you have heard about them? They have all disappeared. Into the thin air, they have all disappeared. Make no mistake, our own people are being destroyed. Master prophet, you are there. What is happening? All these very people, you don't condemn them openly because of the family issue. You barely condemn them. Look at, after celebrating Mazi Simon Ekpa, what next? Now you people should hold all these DOS rats in order, because they celebrated Mazi Simon Ekpa have been captured. Now us, is our life better? We have destroyed our own self by giving out our own blood, by bearing false witness against our own blood. Look at what Foolani is doing. Those saying DOS, Chike Dozieha, where is he? We are at the Eastern Security Network. They said that Mazi Simon Ekpa is delaying them. What is happening? Our land have gone, practically gone, but we are here deceiving ourselves. A stitch in time saves 9. We have practically destroyed ourselves. Posterity will bear us witness and hold us accountable to the destruction that we cause to our own selves. We are our own enemies. We are doing to ourselves. And my time is up. From me from here, share this very program. Just know and wake up. Enough is enough. Bye for now.